hit the like, hit the share, and the subscribe. It's 4 o'clock. In the West. Yes, sir. We in the West. Just getting in. Just getting in. You already know what time it is. It's about that time for March Madness. Let me see who's playing right now. I will be doing the Kansas and Texas Tech game tonight at 6 o'clock West Coast time. Let me see what's on Hulu right quick. Let me see what games I'm gonna watch before then. Okay, I'm Marquette at Butler. Yeah, Marquette is on fire right now. That's a team that's on the rise right now. Shout out to Shaka Smart, who's one of the great minds of college basketball. Everywhere he went, he produced great teams. And this team right here is peaking at the right time. They don't have that same like VCU used to do. They used to have that 40 minute of hell kind of thing. But I'm gonna see what else is on though before I make my mind up. Iowa play Indiana. NC State play Duke. Yeah, I'll watch that. I'll watch that game. It is just tipping off right now. Let's see who all play in association tonight. This is the last week of college basketball. 3 ball. He's open. That's short. Another short. They didn't even tap the rim. You didn't even give it to your best player. Let them tap the rim. Iowa's coming from them down by 11 points with 1 minute left. And there he go. Chris Murray. Left-handed smooth. He got a nice game. Excuse me. Tonight's game, you got the Wizards and Atlanta Hawks. Then you got Milwaukee. They play Brooklyn. Chicago they play the Raptors. You got the Lakers and the Grizzlies tonight. That's gonna be on TNT. Denver and Houston. Then you got Sacramento. They play OKC. That's gonna be a good game. That's gonna play locally. I gotta make sure I record that. Indiana. They play the Dallas Mavericks. The Utah Jazz host the Spurs. Then you got the Warriors. They play Portland. Is that right? Yep, Golden State play Portland. Yep, that's the last game in there. Yeah. Then you got Minnesota against LA Clippers. That's gonna be the second game of the doubleheader. That shot short. I was coming out with a 6 net, didn't they? I don't like the energy Indiana's coming out with. Nice. Mark Wilson had to get a timeout. Got to get a TO, baby. They got a TO. But yeah. Let me see any news. Director, they say Durant expected to make the Suns debut Wednesday. LeBron James is out at least 2 weeks. LaMelo Ball is out for the season. The Raptors signs Barton and Ray Hernangomez. I do oil dishes on career eras expressions. Scott Hansen say he's ready for the NBA. Scoot Henderson. Yeah, Scoot gonna be ready. I like Scoot game. Everything you know about Week 20, NBA where we have to live is historic night on this day. 2003, Knicks retired. UN's number 33, black on Ross in every NBA city. 10 black-owned restaurants in every NBA city. All right. Yeah, ain't nothing going on. Just sitting here, just waiting. Just waiting on this college basketball to be popping off, man. This is a great time of the year. What y'all gonna do? He drives. Perkins drives. They go. Chris Murray drives. Cut off. Fade away. Yeah. Better offense. Good defense, but better offense. Chris Murray got game though. He's taller than Keegan. What y'all gonna do? He in the post. This is a must-win right here. Iowa is out. Passing around to Perkins. Nice pass, Rebecca. He slam dunk. Try to get the dunk, but he gets fouled. And he goes to the line for 2. Nice pass, though. Yeah, you fouled him. Got the arm, got ball, and you got the arm. Yeah, that's just too easy. He could just size him up nice. First free throw is good. Second free throw, that's money. Iowa's up 12-2, man. Come on, Mike Boy. So you gotta get your boys in the game, man. They trailed by 21 in the first half, but they won. There you go. Brax Jackson Davis. That's what he can do. That's an and one right there. It is an and one. Yeah, I'm calling the Kansas game tonight. I'm just sitting here watching. What's up, hey, that's my Columbus, Georgia brother. What's good, bro? You're coming home really soon. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm calling the Kansas game tonight. They play Texas Tech. Kansas currently got 1 game up against Texas. Then Kansas played Texas on Saturday. And then next week, you have your conference tournaments. Yeah, they on fire. They can't miss. They just can't miss. 15-5 Iowa. He's passing it around. Give it to Brax Jackson Davis. Go to work. They double him. Nice double. When you get doubled like that, you just can't go in the corner. That's the easiest place where people can sit there and trap you. The Iowa's making everything right now. Great start for them. They haven't missed a shot yet. Hey, you feel how I feel when I'm out here in Oregon, fam. Man, when a black person see you out here in Oregon, man, the most I see black people in Oregon out here is during the summertime. But where I live on the coast, so when I lived in Eugene, when I lived in Eugene and Corvallis, I see more. Shoot, man, I'm about to. Yeah, when I lived in when I lived in Corvallis, shout out to my homies out there in Corvallis at Eugene, man. Yeah, he makes 1 out of 2, 16-5 game. But what y'all gonna do, Indiana? Got him on the post. That's a foul by Chris Murray. You try to steal it, try to punch it out. That's a foul right there. You can't make that foul like that. You cannot make a foul. Yeah, they be locked in during the winter out here too. It's been crazy weather out here today. It's been sunshine, it's been rain, it's been hail. It stops, and then it does the same 3 things all over again. Nice float game right there. 16-7. Here comes Iowa back down the court real quick. Nice crossover. Wait for your pick. Good defense right there. Good defense. Jump ball. Good defense. They need to. I don't like that about college, man. Let them go, man. Let them boys jump the ball up, man. Forget that possession arrow stuff, man. Yeah, who's Shafino? Yeah, who's Shafino? Yeah, he got game. I like him. Yeah, he got game. He's a good player in the making. That's a freshman. He's going to get better and better. Yeah, man, it's been crazy weather. It's been, hey, Akeem, it's been crazy weather, bro. Like, I ain't seen weather like this. This is the real definition of bipolar. Kansas used to be called bipolar weather. Colorado got that. But out here on the West Coast, boy, I seen the sun came out. I seen the sun was out. Then it had that drizzle rain. So you got three different kinds of rain. You got the pouring down rain, and then you got that. Then you got that drizzle, and then you got them showers, man. It's crazy, man. The weather out here is crazy. There's no lie. It's crazy. It is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Let me see what other college games is on right quick. All right, you got NC State at Duke. What else we got? Let's see who's playing on the ACC network. Anybody played on the ACC network? Clemson's at Virginia. I don't want to watch that. Is anybody playing on the SEC network? You got Marquette at Butler. Number 6, Marquette at Butler. Villanova is at Seton Hall. Yeah, it's rivalry week. Last week is normally rivalry week. Let's see who's playing on the SEC network. Yeah, Sacramento Kings. Yeah, they play. I can watch where's the Sports Washington now? They got Sports Washington now on here. That's a new channel. They played Atlanta. Oh, it's not included my subscription. Oh, I could watch that anyway. I could watch that on the NBA. Let me see who's playing in the ladies' side. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, you got UNLV. They 27-2. No, they play Nevada tonight. Okay. That's at 6:30. I must have all the games must come on tomorrow. You got UCLA, Arizona State, K-State against Oklahoma, South Florida against Iowa State. No, South Florida against Cincinnati, and Iowa State played Kansas ladies. Okay, that's tomorrow. So, yeah, yeah. Let's see what this Duke game is all about. Duke at NC State. Currently, NC State is up 10-8. Now it's 10-9. 11-9, excuse me. Yeah, I had the wrong score up there, man. Yeah, they just fixed it. By NC State, they got two good guards. They're picking them up full pressure, full court. Mm. Mm. Yeah, Coach K's court. What y'all gonna do, NC State? Nice pick. Nice ride to the layup. Come on, man. Hey, that could have been a game warning right there. Nice step back. Nice rebound. Oh yeah. Tobacco. Yeah, NC State ain't far from Durham. Raleigh ain't too far from Durham. Nice, another offensive rebound. That's a foul. He got hit on the wrist, and that wasn't even called. Duke answered right back. What's up, Brody? You know me?
What up with it, bro?
Hey, now we chilling over here, just watching these college games.
But you didn't got out the way. You know what? I was listening in. I heard you touch on the injuries and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm talking about LaMelo out for the season. LeBron's out for 2 weeks, but we just gonna see. We just gonna see. I don't know about any other injuries and stuff like that, man, but we're gonna figure it out.
Man, like I was telling you earlier, shoot, just might as well speak on it, man. It's a sad day in the Ball family, man. I don't care what nobody say.
I agree with you on that. First Lonzo, now LaMelo. Man,
You strive so hard to get your sons in this position, and the obstacle is not a defender. Is not you're not good enough. It's their injuries in their own body.
mm-hmm. You know, yeah, it was just crazy how we were just talking about that behind the scenes. Yeah, you go ahead and touch up on it, man. That's crazy though, man. Like, because you remember he missed time earlier this season with an ankle injury. You know what I'm saying? And then this happened to him again. I just see.
It just like I told you, it reminds me of Sean Livingston. All the promise. Sean Livingston was not supposed to be a role player, people. Y'all know him with those years with Golden State, looking at him like, oh, he good off the bench. He was supposed to be going against Steph.
Mm-hmm.
He was at them Clippers. If it wasn't for him getting injured, it wouldn't have been no Chris Paul going to the Clippers, because he would have been there. Like,
right. That's true.
Man, that really, like, it was like a Brandon Roy situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Lonzo, Melo, they gonna be like the next players that have so much promise, bro, but just injuries got in the way. Grant Hill, Penny, T-Mac, you name them, man. Whoever you know that I ain't named, like, just injuries, man. Brandon Roy, like I said, Greg Oden, all type of players, man. Even Kobe, man, injuries gotten away from what you really could have done.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I'm just gonna wait till the Kansas game come on. I'm gonna find me something else to watch. I'll catch up in the games later. I'm just waiting on my team to come on. Go ahead and close this out here. Big game Saturday against Texas, man. Yes, sir.
You said you just waiting for your team to come on. I heard that.
Yeah. Yep. I didn't think they was gonna be this good this year, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I did not think Kansas was gonna be this good this year, bro. I did not think they was gonna be. I knew they was gonna be decent. I thought it was gonna be like the year that they had. God, That's one thing I like about Bill Self. That's how you know you got a coach. Normally he always have a big man you could throw it in there and he could get a bucket and everything like that. He don't have that this year. You know what I'm saying? He has two freshmen. I like Uday and OG Okafor. I like Okafor too. They gonna develop and everything like that and everything, but it's all about Jalen Wilson this year, man. It's all about him and the point guard. If he stays aggressive, take advantage, and Grady Dick and all them boys hooping at the same time, man, Kansas gonna be a tough out, bro. They played against
Kansas.
they played against elite competition all year too, like all year long. They got more wins. They got more wins than anybody. Quad one wins. That means competition. Who's ranked in the top 20, 13-5. They got more quad wins, and they could get another one Saturday against Texas. Now be 14, and then you got the Big 12 tournament. Then you can get some more quad one wins because Baylor's ranked in the top 10, Texas is ranked in the top 10, Kansas is ranked number 3. That's 3 teams right there, and they still got more Big 12 teams in the top 25. Big 12 is the best conference this year. It's not even close.
I don't even keep up with the. I don't even keep up with it.
It's just not even close, man. Then I probably have to say, ooh, you could say, when I have to, who I say is, I'll say the Big 10. Then I'll probably say, you can either say the SEC. Then you can either say, what's his face? SEC. Then I'll go with. Okay, I got SEC. Okay, I got Big 12, Big 10, SEC.
I stick right in California, big bro. When it comes to college, I'm a UCLA, USC man.
It's gonna feel weird as hell when they go to the Big 10 next year. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna feel weird, especially when it comes to football season. Cause now you got to go in that cold weather. Them Cowboys don't like that cold weather, man.
Well, I'll tell you this: I don't like cold weather neither. But hey, I got good adaptability skills. So hey, that's where you see the first thing is you got to be able to adapt, man.
Shoot, you gotta learn how to adapt. That's one thing about me. I lived in cold places.
Hey, you remember? Hey, I thought about something, right, bro? You remember when Mike broke his foot and how they carried him off the court? I think they try to make that look similar with LeBron James when he was going against the Spurs and that heat up in there got to him. They the Miami Heat, but that heat got to them. And he was like, they trying to smoke us out of here. And his body cramped up supposedly, but he spent $1 million on it.
Oh, you're talking about the game he had the cramps?
Yeah, I'm just thinking though, going back, right? At that time, that's prime LeBron. You spending $1 million. You've been spending $1 million on your body yesterday, probably after your 3rd, 4th year, you figured out to start doing that. Bro, at that time, you were spending $1 million. Why is your body the one giving up when you got old Tim Duncan out there and all that? D-Wade with his Ricky knees at that time, supposedly. Why are you breaking down with that $1 million body? I just thought about that. Like, that's crazy that we always say he never had a major injury, right? That wasn't an injury, but it was like, how did that happen to you?
That's weird.
I ain't gonna lie, that was like one of the most funniest games I ever seen. I ain't gonna lie, he made me laugh when they went into the huddle and showed him saying that. He was like, they trying to smoke us out of here. I was like,
I need to watch that finals again.
Hey,
Once
you
that's
gotta. When you get to that, I think that was what game. Who had the home court advantage? Was it the Spurs?
I can't remember
Yeah, I
honestly.
can't remember, but I know whatever game that was, the first game in San Antonio, that man could not breathe.
There's all them pat people dollars up in there. You know, you put a lot of people up in that in the out. I don't know what at that time was it the Alamo Dome or was it the I forgot where they played at. What was that arena
I see
called?
what you're talking about.
Oh, my boys on. Hey, yeah, we're gonna play this game, bro. Yeah, we gonna go at it right quick. Now the game come on at 6. You good? Oh man. Oh man. I gotta you got the all time Timberwolves. Yeah, that's my next game. Yeah, we play each other next. I'm waiting on you. All right, let's get it. Hell yeah. Tell Mark though too. Tell Mark, man, he lost in the finals, man. And how you got the all time Lakers and you ain't got a win yet? See, God don't like ugly, man. Y'all know I always pick the Lakers, man. Hey, but I'm undefeated though. I know you just beat them. Yeah, I'm doing my stream, man. Doing multitasking, just waiting on everybody to come on in so we could tap in one time. What's good with y'all, man? Oh no, man. It's just a sad sight, man. And he said he heard that pop, man. When you say you heard that pop, man, that just I heard Shannon. I heard the audio of it. Actually, heard it from work, man. Shannon was defending for him, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. It's always go again. It's always Brady against him, man. But it is what it is, man. I don't know. I just can't see it. Nope, that's the wrong leak. Oh, that is the wrong one. Hold up, y'all. That is the wrong one. Hold up. What's good, everybody in the chat, man? What's good with y'all, man? Hey, man, we're gonna play later, bro. Yeah, I gotta work in the morning. Yeah, I gotta work in the morning early, man. As soon as I finish this Kansas game, man, we'll play. We'll play tonight, man. Salute to you and your family, man. I hear 'em. Hey, what's going on, y'all? All right, let me get back to my stream, man. Much love to you, bro. You already know, man. Oh yeah. Let me know.
What are you
Yeah,
trying to get up in that 2K?
yeah, my boy, man. All my homies who I went to job corps with. We on this 2K league that that I kind of
Man,
did
if
that.
y'all
We
get
all
good, if y'all get good enough, bro, you can win and get some money.
Yeah, I don't want to sit there and make a living playing no darn video games. I want to go up
I
there
didn't
and get
say
it.
that. I didn't say make a living. I said you can
Right.
just make you some money. Like that could just be something like I'm gonna just do it this one little season. Like, I'm saying if y'all was to get good like that, you know what I mean, to where you can be like, yeah, I can
No.
find the time and if the scheduling is right, like, yeah,
Right.
if you can win what I don't know what the thing is, but let's just say $1 million split between 5 dudes, like, hey, or I would say 500,000, 200,000, man, shoot. Or doing something that you would do just at the house just to waste some time.
Hey, that's true, Vaughn. I remember you telling me that, Vaughn. Remember when I told you the game? He broke the scoring record. It's just gonna keep getting worse. He's not getting any younger. That's a fact, bro. It's a known
Bro,
fact,
you
man.
said that earlier than that. You said that with that groin. I remember when you said it. You said, "Look at this. Come to the Lakers and start breaking down."
Yeah. Hey, he ain't had no coaster running in the ground either, like Kobe did, like D'Antoni. You know, a
He
lot of
just
people
ran
say that.
himself in the ground. It's that usage.
Yeah, that he ran his own self. You know,
That
it's like I
LeBron
tell people.
James system where the ball is always in your hand, and he never really, just look at his stats. You can't say he took a back. Like I'm gonna tell you, for instance, Russ gonna be able to say he took a back seat. If you look at Russ from the beginning of his career, you're gonna be like, what happened right here? You can't find that with LeBron James. If anything, it goes up.
Yeah.
The younger he was, he didn't have to really be as high usage, but he could if he wanted to. But the older he is, he needs more usage to do the things that he needs to do because he ain't as efficient as like just young, just going in there doing it. LeBron blows a lot of layups now in this age. I be seeing him. Like I remember when he used to just get easy like and ones. Now it's like if he get fouled, he bricking the like he going to shoot 2 free throws. It ain't no and one.
Mm. Yeah. Yeah. It's I don't know, man. Hey, but I'm supposed to be the biggest Laker hater. Don't believe in my team. I told y'all what was going to happen. I told y'all it was going to happen. But how can somebody keep it real with his team? That's where y'all new generation get it confused from. Oh, you don't believe in the Lakers, dude. Hey, you can't tell me. I know what I believe in. I don't believe in this man and his system. There's two kind of fans. You got Laker fans, and you got and then I got so many older people talk to me every day. Like you got on the real Los Angeles Lakers. Every time I see you and Kobe, you and MJ, and players from the past, man. That the Kareem, the captain, James Worthy. I got all those jerseys, man. I refuse to get these jerseys from no, man. No, that they're not real Lakers, man. And I knew they was gonna win and I told y'all they was gonna win it that year that bubble when it was in the bubble. Kobe died, and then Kobe died, and then the next thing you know, he had a game in Philadelphia, and boom, he passes the record where Kobe Bryant, it's like I keep telling y'all, man, there's levels to this, man. It's like lights, camera, action, not act. Oh, he got a technical foul. You can't get a technical foul, man. Oh, he flopped. He flopped. He flopped. Oh, he flopped. They call a technical foul for that. And he trying to get under your skin, bro. You gotta make this free throw though. And we on.
Yo, what up, fellas?
What's up? What's up?
Man, I heard I think was that Trey on Ronton earlier?
Yeah, that was him on there. I was listening. Hey, they helped me get through work,
Yeah.
bro.
Man, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I'm just getting off now, man. But hey, those rumors about AD finding out that LeBron was trying to shop him, man, it's the same thing when Kyrie found out. And the media tried the media tried to cover it up. But you know how the local, like them local reports be knowing, they be knowing the true info. You
That's
know.
true.
So
yeah,
man. So it look like
this is what happened. This is what happened when you trust.
Yeah.
This is what's happened with all these players. You trust your life to Jay Reed, and he'll trade you in that heartbeat. I just ain't never understood why this man gets some. And I always say this too. LeBron James is not bigger than the Laker brand. He is not bigger than the Laker brand.
No.
Then And that's why I never understood. They like this man gave him so much control. He don't like you. He didn't want to develop with Lonzo and them young guys. He felt, you know what I mean. That's to me, that's always been a knock on him.
Yep.
But at another knock, I always say he doesn't make his teammates better. He doesn't. He doesn't. Like that. That's another myth, and that's another myth that he makes. But that's just my opinion. But it's amazing though. Y'all don't. When you can pull out time after fact after fact after fact after fact, everybody, then the LeBron James fan base come out like, "Oh, you a hater. You ever name but the son of man that your parents gave you."
Yep. Man, they call them receipts these days. Man, they call them receipts. When you can pull up them receipts, and there's nothing they can combat it with. That's what they resort to. You a hater. But it's like, and then, I always hearing the whole, man, y'all, LeBron ain't the GM. Well, Magic did come out and say when he recruited him that he was going to have say-so in the roster.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So now, yay. And then you hear, well, why it ain't LeBron's fault Westbrook, they traded for Westbrook. Well, actually it is, because Magic again came on ESPN and said they had the deal. The deals was done with DeRozan and Buddy Hield. Yeah. Yeah, man, it's just sad now because when you talk sports now, you can't really talk like if you watch the NBA. You really can't talk the whole NBA now without one of his fanboys just straight up hating on another player.
Like they all do.
Like Lillard dropped 71.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. What about now?
You good now?
Yeah, like when Damian Lillard dropped 71, we was all on the little Facebook group. It's a sports group, and somebody had posted it, and then one of the LeBron fans came on there like, yeah, he still ain't gonna win no rings though. But it's like, yo, like ain't nobody.
Right.
Like
it's another thing. They had like LeBron. This is why I don't really like talking about the guy, but the guy dominate the headline.
Hey, what's up?
This man been dominating the headlines ever since he was 16. Like y'all look, look how long Michael Jordan been out the game. Been out of the game, and they still talk about him.
Man, Michael Jordan on the cover. He on the cover of the 2K we playing right now, the special edition with the league pass.
Yeah. That's how I got the league pass. Hey, they still show Rufio on my screen. Though. I was like, I want to see Michael Jordan on the screen. I don't want to see Rufio, but Rufio is.
Booker.
That's the cover. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like they named the trophy, the MVP trophy after. Like, hey, the league done spoke. Now, the one trophy I think they should name after LeBron is and let me know what you think, because
please, you about to make me laugh? Are you about to make me laugh right now?
Nah, I don't know, man. I'm being serious when I say this.
All right.
I'm being serious when I say it. Don't Magic Johnson got the Western Conference MVP trophy?
Mm-hmm.
Bird is. Oh, Bird is the East?
I think so.
Damn, that's the trophy I was like, yo, maybe LeBron should get that trophy.
But it's like I always tell people about LeBron. LeBron's a great player. Like, nobody can knock what he done. Like, but I just know there's so much more that's gonna come out about him. What a lot of people have been noticing for years.
Yeah.
When you retire, then it's like what I always say, AG. When the truth come out about LeBron James, his fans still ain't gonna believe it. You know why? Because they've been programmed for all these years that he's the greatest. And each his own. But
Yeah,
I got him right at 10. I don't have him. I always said
yeah,
this. I like LeBron. I just don't have him up there in that ilk of the players that really played this game. I'm like,
yeah.
and then another knock I got on him too. He don't play defense, bro. He doesn't play, dude.
Not
For
a
you to
lick.
be bigger and stronger,
Right.
you should be able to dominate on the defensive end, but he doesn't. So, hey, it
And
is
you
what it
know,
is, man.
and that is true because not I don't mean to like switch gears, but remember
Hmm.
when Bobby Bowden retired,
Right.
and you remember, the reports came out that he was letting players, they were giving scholarships to players that had only a third grade reading level. You
Hmm.
remember that?
I
And I
remember
was
that.
like, look, I said, you know what? The same thing gonna happen to Nick Saban, just like Urban Meyer. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Urban Meyer retired. Then now you started hearing about what's his name? What was the tight end that killed Aaron Hernandez? You
Hmm.
know what I'm
That
saying?
look,
You started,
that was a weird story right there in itself. But that's a
yeah,
Patreon kind of stuff for me, though. But go ahead.
yep. But but I say the same thing gonna happen to Nick Saban. Once Nick Saban retires, it's gonna come out, man. It's gonna come out. Like I still don't understand how he could move 250 family members to Alabama from Hawaii and nothing gets said about it.
Of course, you
Like,
got the color for the protection.
yeah, yeah, complexion for the protection. That's that. Yep, you're right. You're right. But yeah, man, it's all gonna come out, man. Players are gonna start. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't saying nothing now because they know that you have to say the right thing in front of the camera because they
Hmm.
know how the media is for LeBron. So if you come out and you dog them in any way, man, they gonna crucify you. But it's gonna and you, see- you hit it on the
What
head,
must
man. It's gonna come out
what
once.
goes up
Right.
must come down. It's just my mom used to tell me what goes up must
Yep.
come down. So, hey,
Yep.
he should have. Hey, I've been saying this forever on when I was on YouTube, but I'm the biggest hater. I had dudes trolling. I mean, once I had a dude show this Johnson all on my page, just capping for LeBron James. I boot that dude out of here, man. I had some.
Hey,
Hey,
it's a
I seen
terminology I made for him, man. I call them
they
the
got some clowns.
GFL, the GFLs, man, the Gay for LeBron crew, man. That's
Hey,
what
it's
we
like my
call them.
like my
Uh,
boy Big Worm. Shout out my little bro and from Chicago, Big Worm. Big Worm be like,
yeah,
hey, these dudes want to be Savannah so damn bad. T Price, boy, he used to have me
man.
weak, boy, when he said that.
I'm
That's
telling you,
what these dudes
man.
be really be acting like, man. I'll be like, dude, like, and y'all wonder why NBA is the way it is when you only talk about KD.
Hey, how you
You
doing?
talk about KD, you talk about LeBron, and seldom you talk about Steph. Either it's just
Yeah,
KD. You don't talk about nobody else. So if the NBA don't talk about nobody else,
yep,
what do you think you two going to talk about? I'm
yep.
just saying.
Well, hey, and let me ask you this too, man. Like when we start talking about these legends and they rings, right? Because I get
Hmm.
because Giannis is on his way to Giannis will be a legend.
Oh
Um,
yeah, Giannis,
it's on.
Giannis is already a legend in Milwaukee.
Yeah, yep. When you start talking about the rings, because I think we was hitting on this yesterday when Man Boy was on there.
Hmm.
Um, when you start looking at the rings
Hmm.
and what these legends had to go through to win them,
Hmm.
the where do you rank Kevin Durant 2 rings? Where do you rank LeBron James? What 3 out of where do you rank his 3 out of his 4 rings at? Like,
I don't get into all that, but you can't take away the championship. But this is another thing too. KD and LeBron, they never meant, and they didn't do something like D Wade did. You know what I'm saying? D Wade went through that grind, went through that battle. You know what I'm saying? Can you
yeah,
remember? Can you remember what Stephen A. Smith was saying on TV at the time when Dwayne Wade was getting hurt? He needs some help. He needs some help.
yeah,
And what happened the next following year? Ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
And then look what they did. ESPN glorified it. They glorified it. They had a
Yep.
man. They had him up there talking for like, dude, like this. I already knew where they was going anyway. Cause my boy was like, shout out to you. That's when Yahoo was popping, was still popping at the
Yeah.
time.
Yep.
Cause I used to be on Yahoo. Cause shout out to Mark Cuban, man. Mark Cuban, that junk changed when you sold it, bro. But Mark Cuban was on there, everything was free. You had business, technology, you had the chat rooms, you had sports chat rooms, you had African American, all kind of races, man. I remember that. I remember all of that stuff, man.
Yep. Me too.
And we used to sit there and really talk and really engage. But then again, you was talking to an audience that was really more respectful to one another because of how we was raised. It ain't like how I think YouTube just copied exactly what Yahoo did, what Mark Cuban did.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
man, because that one in 2000, 2006. The one Dirk won, I think that's a huge one. The one Giannis won, and even the one Kawhi won with Toronto. Even though, I mean,
that should have been Dwayne Casey's championship.
Yeah. Yep. Because he won Coach of the Year the year before that.
And
right?
they fired him. Yeah, and I always tell people, let Dwayne Casey coach Kawhi Leonard. You don't think he's gonna get it done? Cut it out, bro. That's how it is.
When that happened, man, I was like, at some point, man, like, the players, coaching staff, black players, black coaching staff, they gotta be some questions asked, man. Like, put out on the forefront. Like, how a man win Coach of the Year and then get fired? Like that. I understand they was going through their trials and tribulations because DeMar DeRozan was scared of LeBron all them years. That's why they could never beat him. They were too busy in awe of LeBron. When you got a man sitting at the podium saying, "Yeah, if we had LeBron too, we would win." That's when you know, like, okay, they mindset. They was the best team in the regular season, but they go against Cleveland. These jokers fold because they leader fold, But yeah, that I didn't get that. That was one of those ones where I was like, yo, man, it's like some questions gotta, like, I wish the superstars had backbones. I wish they had backbones, man, and speak out on certain things like that,
They don't have backbones. But then again, they can't. I understand what you mean about the superstar having backbone, but I don't think they have, they just know not to say what they want to say because, look, it's a shame that all these 71 games, all these players got to get drug tested. They did the same thing to
Donovan Mitchell.
Then they did it to Dame. I'm like, okay. Like, that don't, I mean, I thought y'all always test players for all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I never put it in the atmosphere about allegedly these players are using steroids and all this other stuff like some people do. Hey, when it comes out, that's when I talk about it.
But it's kind of crazy because you look at it and you say, okay, you had two players. This is the era of no defense, which Adam Silver, that's what you wanted. That's what you guys wanted in the NBA. So now you got these guys that don't really have to go against, stellar defenses like the other star players had to go through back in the day. Of course you're going to get games like that. But here's my thing. You got a 38-year-old putting up numbers better than some of his previous years. Is he getting tested? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be a question raised. Like, wait a minute now, this dude 38,
hey,
man.
Jacory, you say, hey, Shannon Sharp, Kansas not going to lose at home, buddy. Are you serious? Kansas playing their best basketball. I hope Kansas win it again. So Shannon Sharp, you need to shut the hell up. as my boy Will be saying, shut the hell up. You don't know nothing about college basketball. Stick to football, sir. Stick to football, where you very good at. But other than that, that's why I don't like watching Skip and Shannon in the morning, because I always got to turn into a Tom Brady versus LeBron James. Like, listen, like, how okay, I'm just gonna get this away about football. I don't watch it either, but I just like to hear what they gotta say anyway, like the little clips and stuff. You already know, just in case somebody try to pull it over me. Stop using the same stuff Shannon Sharp be saying, man. Hey, Shannon Sharp, man, stop talking about college basketball, man. Stop talking about it. You ain't my goddamn uncle either. My uncles don't even talk like the way you do. They don't care themselves like the way you do. You is not my uncle.
Bro, to watch grown men older than Shannon call him Uncle Shay Shay, I'm looking at I be looking like, yo, man, this is crazy. All because he a bronsexual. He one of the biggest flaming bronsexuals out there, man.
Nah, don't do that, man. They do that because he carry himself like the uncle at the cookout, man. That's why everybody call him Unc. It ain't cause but they was calling him Unc before he even started praising LeBron, man. He just got that uncle type attitude, man. That's all it is with Shea. He got that Unc that everybody got in their family that's always talking cash shit. I think that's how he got the name Unc, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, man, it's like it's like a nation of LeBron fans that love it. You know what I'm saying? So everything he say, that's the argument. LeBron fan. Yeah, everything he say, that's the arguments they use. And while they arguing, they call him Uncle Shay Shay. And I'm like, hey, yeah, okay, that could be your uncle, nigga. That ain't mine.
They call him that because he remind everybody of an uncle you got in the family. You feel me? Loud, boisterous, always talking shit. You feel me? Just cool enough to be with the in crowd. You know what I mean?
I
think that's what the title Unc more about. Hey, yo, and it's crazy because
I agree with you, Brian Tom. Go ahead.
A lot of the young boys in my town, man. I done went from Brody to Unc. Yo, Unc, what up? And I'm like, damn, yo, I'm Unc already. So I think it's just a new era thing, man. And you know, once something new come out, everybody just jump on it and ride with it.
Yeah.
You need to stop talking about my Kansas Jayhawks, man, because you don't need. Every time you say something about Kansas, they win, bro. Every time you say something about Kansas Jayhawks, they win, bro.
That's what you want them to do. Then, if they win every time you pick against them, tell them to keep picking against them.
Yeah, I think Kansas. Hey, I can't wait to Vaughn come up here. We're gonna do our bracketology. I know Shannon just think their team is overhyped. That team is not overhyped. They're not lucky. When you got a good coach like Bill Self that been there for over 20 years, he been over there for 20 years.
The boy was like, that's how
He is not going to no NBA. I don't care what nobody say. He's gonna retire as a Jayhawk.
Yeah.
Watch what I tell you.
And how about the look like that one and done caught up to Kentucky? Them one and dones. It done caught up to him.
Man, it's like this with Kentucky, man. That year when they won with Anthony Davis, look at all them players that got drafted in his draft class. He's the only one that's left that's in that draft class. The only one that got. Yeah, Calipari helped you get to the league. Next year's team gonna be better than this year's team is.
Didn't they have? But didn't them in North Carolina have the number 1 and 2 recruitment classes in the country?
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
North Carolina always get them boys. Duke get them too. Duke had the number 1 class this season.
Hey, Duke starting to recruit them. Duke used to recruit a lot of
Can I sit through there?
What's the word I'm looking for? Not game management. A lot of system guys. Duke used to recruit a lot of system guys, but they switching it up now. They getting them one-on-one guys now. I think ever since I want to say Jay Will was that type, but I know Kyrie Irving, even though he only played about 9 games that season.
He played like 8 or 9 or 10 or 11, something like that.
Yeah, but they starting to get them guys that can put that ball on that floor and break you down now. I started noticing
Mhm.
that. They've been doing that for the past
They
almost
always,
10.
they always look when they had Jason Williams.
Yeah, yep. I think Grant Hill was the exception. But even though Grant Hill played in the system, Grant Hill really, when Grant Hill got to the NBA,
He didn't know he
everybody was
had that
like,
package.
yeah, everybody was like, yo, he doesn't improve. I was saying to myself, nah, he could play like that. He just when you play with under Mike Krzyzewski, you got to play within the system. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Yep, you got to play within that system, man.
Man, the hell with Mike Krzyzewski. He wouldn't even recruit dudes out the hood, man.
Hey, Jacory. He said Tennessee exposed them. How early in the year that was? I guarantee you, Kansas played Tennessee. Kansas don't lose to the same team twice, buddy. If Kansas played Tennessee right now, Kansas will smack them. You know why? Kansas, that's a known fact. It's a known fact, bro.
Man, they know they can't tell you nothing about them Kansas Jayhawks. T. Price, I don't even know why nobody try to argue about
Yeah.
the Jayhawks with you, bro.
T. Price will go to war about them Jayhawks now.
I'll go to war with the
God,
Lakers too. I'll go to war with the Lakers too. I go to war with the Lakers too, but at the same time, I called this junk a while back ago. I called it back when they signed LeBron. I said how the Lakers going to be every single year. Ever since then, I've been labeled as a fake Laker fan.
All right.
Man,
Hey, yo, let me charge my phone, T. Price.
You good, bro? I got you.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I've been a Bulls fan, and I grew up in South Carolina, but I always the Tar Heels in basketball, and always rooted for the Gamecocks in football. I got to root for my girls, the Gamecock girls. Got to
Man,
root for them. I
I
like
don't
to see
think
the.
nobody. I don't think nobody. I picked it to win it before the season started, and I think they're gonna win it. I think they're gonna win it again.
Yeah.
It
They-
might be. If this might be the. This might be. It might be. I said it might.
Yeah.
That we have back-to-back champions in the men's and the women's. It might happen. It might
Yep.
happen this year. It just
Yep.
might happen.
It's just sometimes like they look the girls the girls ball out.
Yeah, they do.
There's sometimes where they get a little undisciplined, and I'll be seeing Dawn Staley on the sideline look like she be wanting to ring.
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
man, she be looking like she want to wring their necks, man. But yeah, if they them girls.
You got your camera on, bro. I know you wanted it on or not. You got your camera on.
Yeah, no, I ain't
Oh,
gonna turn it on. But yeah, man, I got them going all the way. I got them going
I
all
picked
the
them
way.
early in the season. I picked them
Yeah.
early. I just didn't know for the men this year. I don't know. But out of the men though, let me just look at the men. Like Kansas is my team. Last year was the first time I picked Kansas ever to win it. And that's my team.
Mhm.
Like let's go to the rankings. All right, quick. Let me see. Let's go to rankings.
Yeah.
Kansas has always been in the top 10 all year long. No, Shannon don't know what he's talking about. And this is another thing too. Talking about they got exposed. Every team gets exposed early in the season. That's number one.
Yeah.
Every team go through their growing pains too.
Mhm.
But one thing about Tennessee that I don't like about Tennessee is they play down to their competition. They like that, like they really like, and you can't be doing that, especially in March Madness, man. You can't be doing that. You're gonna get exposed.
Same with North Carolina, but
every team got a weakness too. Like
Yeah.
Kansas don't really have bigs. That's like Kansas, but look at their starting four.
Mhm.
Man, they got other than Baylor. Baylor got 3 guards that can go get it. NC State got 2 guards that can go get it. They playing Duke right now. Hey, I just think that this year it's gonna be crazy because I think this might be the first year, other than in the 80s when it had all the Big East teams in the conference.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Final Four, it could happen. But
I'm
you
a,
gotta play. You gotta play the games though.
yeah, and I'm gonna be watching Brandon Miller from Alabama, man.
Oh, he
I
cold. He
look,
nice.
that's my favorite player right now in college basketball,
I
Brandon
got too
Miller.
many of them. I like him.
Brandon,
I like old boy. That's a freshman too out of Ohio State. He got some weird behind name. He's nice.
oh yeah,
Um, I got I like Grady Dick from Kansas.
yeah,
I like him. Another cold one. I like Jamal Masper Jr. son. He's
yeah,
nice.
yeah. I
Um,
seen highlights of him.
man, he
Um,
nice. He talked just like his dad too. It's scary, man.
yeah,
But he don't have that height like his daddy did though.
yeah.
But he's
How you
nice.
think? How you think? How you think teams gonna game plan against Purdue?
Oh, see if you got like with Purdue. See Purdue been slacking off lately though, because it's like I tell people, man. You watch enough college basketball too, right?
Every once in a while, like on Saturdays when I have a chance to sit down and like
Yeah, I
look at
feel
some of
you.
the games. Yeah, because I work in the mornings too, man. So
Yeah, I know me. Yeah, I know me work in the mornings too lately. But this is one thing I can say about Purdue. Purdue can get to the Final Four, but when you go against Purdue, you got to attack Zach Edey. You gotta
get them in
make
foul
him.
trouble.
Yeah, you got to get him in foul trouble. Now they shout out to Coach Painter, man. He do got a nice squad, but
Yeah,
I could see, but they looking like they could be beatable because they've been losing too many tough games. And you know the Big Ten is, I think, is the second best conference in college. This year is the Big 12. It's not even close. Big 12 was the best
yeah,
last year. They even better this year. Then I say the Big 10. Then you can say SEC or Pac-12, either one of them. The
yeah,
Big East and the AAC
yeah,
has just been dominated by Houston. But Houston's coming to the Big 12 next year, so it's gonna
yeah.
be. They went undefeated in that conference, but you ain't gonna go undefeated in the Big 12. I guarantee you that. Even though Oklahoma and Texas is going to the SEC, they're not going to be undefeated. They are not going to go undefeated in the Big 12. I promise you that. They got some teams out there that can play with anybody.
Yeah.
That's what I like about Big 12, man.
Yeah,
And everybody knows you. Everybody knows what they're going to do. It's hard to beat teams 2 or 3 in a row in the Big 12. Like, it's just hard. Like, it's
yeah.
hard.
Let me I'm gonna take a walk down memory lane, and
All
I
right.
don't know. I don't know if you've seen that documentary. I think it was a 30 for 30 on the Big East basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You ever watched that 30 for 30?
Oh, yeah. I think I seen that one, though. Yeah.
Yeah, how they broke the Big East up. And I wonder, I because I was like,
Hey, hold
that
on one
was
second. Hey. He said Kansas or frauds don't play teams like that. And how come, okay, since it's like that, then how come Big 12 got more teams in the top 10? They got more teams in the top 25 than any other conference. Shannon, I know y'all got people listening to us. You send it to your stat guy. I don't be on Twitter. I don't believe, man. I'm too grown for that, man. I ain't got time for no Twitter, Instagram, all that dumb behind stuff. Anyway, you know what I mean. But he don't know what he talking about. I ain't worried about Shannon, man. Kansas gonna be all right, bro. I ain't worried about it because Bill Self gonna make sure they get in line. They playing their best basketball. Cause this right here kind of remind me of last year. You always get your wake up call. What was their wake up call last year, Jacory? When they got blew out by Kentucky at home.
that was like one of the first games of the season, huh? That was
No,
early.
that was the Big 12 versus the SEC
Oh
versus
yeah,
the
okay,
SEC. They
okay,
got blown out at home. Blown out. I mean blown out. And
yeah,
look, they won. I think they won like the 5-6 games. They won like the 5-6-7 games left in that season, and they won the Big 12 tournament, and then they won the tournament, and then they hey, it's good to go. It's good to go in the tournament when you're on a winning streak. It's just good. It's just good. Now they do got Texas Tech tonight. And Kansas is not frauds, bro. How could Kansas be frauds when they ain't never been under the top 10 this whole entire season. The whole season they've been in the top 10. The whole season. That's not frauds. And then another thing too with Kansas, it's going to take a while for them to come together, play without big men and all this other stuff. Hey, but I have Kansas go against anybody. I'm not worried about my Jayhawks, bro. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Yeah. I think North Carolina gonna exit. They'll probably exit in like the Sweet 16.
Man, that's the most disappointed team too to me. They've been disappointing all season to me.
They might not even make the Sweet 16.
I'm like, dude, how you got Bangkok, and then you got old boy, man, you got RJ Davis, and you got old boy, what's his name, number 2, man, what's his name from St. Louis? Man, he's nice too. But when you shoot more than your big man, you ain't going too far.
Yeah, I think Bangkok, I like he's a banger, but he don't have a polished offensive game.
That's true.
I've been watching him, man, and that's why I'm like, I just don't see North Carolina going as far as they did last year.
I don't see them going too far. I don't see Duke going too far this year. I don't see. I'm telling you, man, you gonna see this year might be that year that, excuse me, that you'll see 3 Big 12 teams. And you might get all 4 Big 12 teams. I think this is the year the Big 12 will get more than one team. Because to be honest, remember the COVID year? Guess who was number 1 and 2 in the country that year? Kansas and Baylor. They was 1 and 2. And they didn't even have. Who did Baylor what?
Who did Baylor have that year?
They had old boy that won the national championship the next following year. They had that same team. They just came back next year, and they ended up getting the chip. Cause Scott Drew, I never met him, but my brother's teammate from his alma mater is one of the assistant coaches for University of Baylor. So. I don't root for Baylor in no way, shape, form, or fashion. I've always been a Jayhawk through and through. I'm gonna be like that. I'm just always gonna be like that. Hey, yeah, you right, big bro. Bangkok do got bad footwork, and look what the league is going down to. You gotta know how to switch and all this. He's gonna be a liability. You got to switch all these positions, guard these different players, get you on pick and rolls and stuff. He going to get exposed, bro, but he is going to get drafted. But at the same time, I just don't see what everybody else sees. You know what I'm saying? But now I got my list up here right now. Hold up. Let me go right here. Go to rankings. These are teams to me that can win it all. I'm not confident in Houston. I think Alabama could win it all. I could think Kansas can win it. I think UCLA can win it. I'm iffy about Purdue. Marquette, they're a good team too. They can make a run. Baylor, they definitely can make a run. When you got them 3 guards like that, like they do. And Flagler's a beast, man. Flagler's a dog. I ain't gonna lie. Arizona, I'm not big on Arizona either. To me, this is like the same Arizona team from last year. You know what I mean? But with no Bennett Mathurin, because he went to the league. I'm not sold on Texas. Texas being a lot of scoring droughts, and they go a lot of droughts in the game without scoring the basketball, and you can't do that in the NCAA tournament. I'm not big on Gonzaga either. Gonzaga, they dominate they conference as normal, but that's the only thing that's been hurting Mark Pugh is that championship, holding up that banner. I think the best time he could have won it was when he had Jalen Suggs. But K-State is gonna be a matchup problem too. They play just like Baylor. I'm not big on Tennessee. I don't think Virginia. UConn UConn is peaking at the right time again. Cause I remember UConn was ranked all the way to number 2 at one point in the season. You know what I'm saying? So we just gonna have to see. I don't think Indiana is gonna do anything. They need their point guard so bad. Miami, they're gonna make a run like they always do. Cause Jim Noriega, he always get them boys ready. St. Mary's, that's gonna be a tough out for some teams in the tournament too. But I don't see them like going too far either. But everybody else that's at the bottom, I don't see Kentucky, Providence, Texas A&M, with Buzz. Man, they play defense and they still have a chance to win the SEC too. So my favorites to win is I could see Houston getting there, Alabama, Kansas. This is the best year for UCLA to get there because they got the right mix of seniors and freshmen, and they got Singleton, they got that boy. Then they got Tiger Campbell, of a great floor general, but. I don't know. I really think it's gonna. I don't know. That's just my team. That's just my favorites. I think is if you pick Houston, Alabama, Kansas, or UCLA. But I still think that another team from the Big 12 could get in there, like a Baylor. They can make it to the Final Four. I don't see Tennessee. Tennessee do got the makeup. They do got the team, but they've been too inconsistent for me and everything like that. But even let's just keep it in all the perspective, Shannon Sharp. Since you want to come at my Jayhawks so bad, let me just go back to here. Let me fill up their schedule. And they lost in the tournament. They lost 64-50. And another thing too was fouled out that game too. So if they match up with Kansas again, I guarantee you Kansas will get them boys, man. That's just my opinion. Because Kansas don't lose to the same team twice, man. They just don't. They always get their get back. They always get their revenge. I think UCLA is going to be in 1 seed. Kansas have the chance. If Kansas win out, they have the chance to be the overall number 1 seed. You know why? Because they have more quad. They got more quad 1 wins, even over Tennessee. Shannon just need to shut the hell up. You want me to take the other one off?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know how. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna ask, man, how big of a factor you think it is for teams entering the tournament to have that right mixture of like juniors and seniors?
I think it's good because Houston got it. Yeah, I like Houston. Houston is one of the best teams, and I'll tell you the top 4 teams that I think that can win it. I said it: Houston, Kansas. Kansas definitely got a case because when you got a 4-guard oriented, and they got 4 wings that can really guard. DeJuan Harris could get it to you defensively. Then you got McCullough; he can get into you defensively. Grady Dick, he's learning. You know what I'm saying? He just getting better as the season goes on in his freshman year. And then you got Jalen Wilson, man. You get them 4 wings right there. Yeah. Hey, man, they can defend with anybody, and it's been proven that they can. I think Houston have a great chance of winning it. And then another thing with Houston, when they didn't have last year, they got that boy Marcus Sasser back, and Sasser is a dog. He can create, do his own thing, all that. I've always been a big fan of Kelvin Sampson. He don't get his respect like he should in the college basketball world. Put that man in the Hall of Fame, man, because he earned it, period. When it comes down to matchups, though. But that's one thing I like about Houston. They battled. I don't think a lot of people don't think Houston is battle tested, but I think they are. You go in the conference like that, and you go undefeated. I think their best team probably challenged them the most to me. I watched the whole age was Memphis. I like what Penny Hardaway's doing with that Memphis squad. But hey, it's gonna be a hell of a tournament this year on the men and the women's side. Cause Caitlin Clark, I just don't want them to spaz out because I picked them to play against South Carolina in the Elite 8, and they got knocked out early. Caitlin Clark, man, she go ahead.
The brackets, when will those brackets come out?
Bracket will always come out on the last day of the conference tournament. Always come out on a
Yeah.
Sunday.
That won't be this Sunday, but
No,
probably the following Sunday.
I think the following Sunday. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
because next week you got the conference tournament, and then Sunday they always do it. They always does the They always do the bracketology. Yeah, I'm gonna do a bracketology up on here. Me and Vaughn, we did it last year.
Okay.
I picked the right champion last year. That was the only year I picked my Kansas Jayhawks to win it because they were just loaded. They were just loaded from top to bottom. Now this year, I'm the way they playing right now. Hey, they can still be consistent and everything like that. And Kansas, they'll play anywhere. They should be the overall. They should be the number one overall team. Because you know why? Because they got more quad one wins than anybody in the country. That matters.
Yeah.
Houston's still gonna be a number one seed. I think Houston, Kansas, UCLA, and maybe Purdue. Yeah, it's gonna be March 17th is when they gonna do the bracket top 80. That's my old lady's birthday. Shout out to my lady. That's my lady. That's St. Patty's Day. She's St. Patty's birthday.
Okay. Yeah, because I know some of the smaller conferences, they already in tournament mode right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I said I was going to try to watch some of them.
Oh, I watch all of them, bro. I watch all them small. I'm telling you, bro. I live, breathe this basketball stuff, bro.
Yeah. And see, I'm the opposite. See, I'm a big college football fan.
Oh, yeah, I watch college football too. You're right. Yeah, I watch college football. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, I know.
My favorite college football team is LSU. I like LSU, and I always rooted for Michigan growing up.
Okay.
I always rooted for the Wolverines.
Because I know is it 2025 where Texas and Oklahoma coming to the SEC?
They're going there next year. They're going there next year.
Next year? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm wondering.
The small conferences start next week. Yeah, thanks, Vaughn. The small conferences start next week. Then the big conference go to the next following week.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm wondering how the SEC gonna rearrange the East and West.
Right, it's like the Big 12 because you got Central Florida coming over there to the Big 12. Then you got Houston. It's coming to the Big 12. I forgot the other two teams are.
Isn't two Big 10 teams going to the Big 12?
Who was that?
No. I know. Is it Utah? It's
Utah.
Pac-10. I think the Pac-10 the Pac-12 got two teams going to
the Big 10. No, they got two teams going to the Big 10 too, with USC and UCLA.
Yeah.
That's gonna feel weird. I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna feel weird, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I want to say Utah might be going to the Big 12, if I'm not mistaken.
But Houston, if I have to say my Final Four pick, if I have to say that I'm confident in, that I know, I ain't worried about Houston. I'm not worried about Alabama. And I sure ain't worried about Kansas. Them three teams, I'm confident in.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. And Houston, they got it all. They got it all. But what's important in the NBA? What's important in the NCAA tournament? Guard play. If you have great guard play, you're gonna get far. Yeah. You get far. And you're gonna get far. I won't be surprised UCLA make it though either. You know what I'm saying? I like what Nick Cronin is doing at UCLA.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you say your little bro played football at UW? Hey, shout out to them Washington Huskies, man. I ain't went to a basketball and I get out there. Guard play is pivotal. It is pivotal. It is so pivotal, and especially try to make a national championship run, try to go all the way. That's one thing I'm confident about my team. We got DeJuan Harris, one of the best on-fall defenders. When he turn it up, he can turn it up. He gonna turn it up. And then you got McCullough. another great guard that can defend. That's in the defensive player of the year should be. Hey, I like that. You gotta have listen. You gotta have great guards that can defend and protect that ball. DeJuan Harris, if he's aggressive, I don't see nobody beating him. Jayhawks. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are.
Play the right way.
Yeah, if you play the right way, don't turn the ball over. I could see Houston winning it too. Cause you got Marcus Sasser. That boy can get it and go, create his own shot. And then they got a big man too that can throw the ball on the block and get you points in the block, get your bigs in foul trouble. I like what Kevin Sampson is doing at Houston, man. It's gonna be very interesting to watch them in the Big 12, though. I ain't gonna lie, because I remember they used to be part of the SWAC conference when I was growing up. The SWAC. That was a long time ago. That's like early. That's like 80s, the 80s and stuff, man. Because remember, Arkansas came from there. Nolan Richardson. Shout out, rest in peace, Nolan Richardson.
See, like, yeah, right now, Marquette and Butler. Regular season time.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, thank you, man. I was thinking about that dude named Snead is a dog too. Yeah, you got great guard play. You're gonna go far in the tournament, man.
Yeah.
The only way you lose, if the only way Houston lose, if Houston, Kansas, and UCLA, well, let me say the three teams I said I was coming. I said Houston, I say Kansas. Hold on, let me go back to these rankings again. Oh, Houston, Alabama, Kansas. I'm not worried about them three teams right there. I'm confident on them three teams right there. Alabama battle tested. They battle tested. They are battle tested.
Yeah.
And then, oh boy, Quinery, I think his name is. He came back from his ACL. You got Brandon Miller. They got shooters. They got shooters all around on that team too.
Yeah. And Marquette just won the regular season conference championship. They just beat Butler.
I already knew that. Shout out to Shaka Smart, man.
Yeah.
You know where Shaka Smart started off playing at, coaching at?
Wasn't it
BC.
BCU?
Yeah, because I remember that year they put my Kansas Jayhawks out. Because guess who played? Guess who was in that game? Talking smack. The Morris twins. Telling him that you're going to go home today. That the little guard looked at him and say, we'll see when the score is over. Man, I came home for work, and my boy was like, I was in Killeen at that time, too. Yeah, I was in Killeen. And my boy was like, and my cousin came up to me and was like, cuz I saw the very last play. Man. No, that was the year when they lost. No, that year they lost to Northern Iowa. They lost to Northern Iowa. Because remember, the knock on Kansas back in the day was they used to get upset early. Because I remember they lost to, man, they used to lose to some bad teams in the tournament, bro. Even with Bill Self, even when you had what's his face? Roy Williams. Shout out to Roy Williams. But them three teams right there, I'm confident in. Houston, Alabama, Kansas. I ain't got nothing to my opinion. When we watch college all basketball year long, I'm not worried about them three teams. They're gonna be ready to go.
Yeah. I think when Shaka Smart was down at BCU, I think he had a good combination of like juniors and seniors on that team. Because I remember they were talking about them guys and how, they had a lot of players that was 4 and 5 year seniors. Because then they beat Duke. Then VCU upset Duke. That year.
I can't even remember, bro. I gotta look that up. I record every NCAA tournament every single year, bro. Like I gotta go back. Cause normally, like when basketball season is over with, like college basketball, NBA playoffs, and all that stuff for the summer, I just watch. I just pick a year. Yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch this tournament. I'm gonna watch this tournament. Hey, I'm telling you, man.
That's what's up.
I'm big on watching these players. That's why when I got on Ticket Channel and dudes used to get mad, man, this dude's a bum. He's trash. Like, dude, did you watch him play in college? No. So how you know if he's trash or not? And another thing too, the NBA, you compare it to you remember back in the days what they always used to get. They used to get. That's when you have real coaching at the time too. They always get a player that fit the dynamic of their team needs.
Yeah, just like Michael Conley Jr. Man, he got drafted to Memphis.
Out of Ohio State.
Yeah, he was a perfect.
He played with Greg
Oden.
Oden. Yeah.
Perfect fit for Zach Randolph and Mark Gasol, man.
Man, I got so many favorite tournaments, man.
That's the coach, Lionel Hollins.
Oh, Lionel Hollins, he's assistant coach at he looked like Ron Isley.
Yeah.
And he's assistant coach with the Houston Rockets.
Okay. Yeah, Lionel Hollins, he should be head coaching somewhere.
You already know how they do the brothers, man.
Yeah, man.
You get a coach, it's gonna be a bottomless team. They don't never put Tyronn Lue was in a great situation. You know what I'm saying? But I remember watching Tyronn Lue in high school on TV because he went to Raytown. He played for the Raytown Blue Jays. Then he ended up going to Nebraska. That was back when the Big 12 was called the Big 8 at the time.
Dang.
Iowa State, Colorado, Kansas, Oklahoma State, and I'm forgetting somebody. Okay, you got Kansas
Nebraska?
State. I said Nebraska, Kansas, Kansas State, Nebraska,
Iowa,
Oklahoma, Iowa State. Iowa's always been in the Big 12. Iowa State has always been in the Big 8. Iowa's always been in the Big 10. So it's Iowa State, Kansas. Then you got Oklahoma. Then you had Oklahoma State. Then you had Nebraska. Then you had Colorado. Who else?
Texas.
No, Texas wasn't even part of that. Back then, Texas was in the SWAT. Texas used to be in the SWAT back in the days. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, let me just say that. Let me just do this on my own. Okay, let me get it. Okay. You got Kansas. You got Kansas State. You got Colorado. Then you had University of Missouri. That's who I was missing. Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Then you had Iowa State. Then you had Oklahoma and Oklahoma State. That was the 8 teams back then. I remember watching the mayor, Fred Hoiberg. Hoiberg was nasty in college, boy.
Yeah.
Man, when that dude used to shoot, and it's always hard to play. I'm glad Kansas brought that rivalry back. Kansas versus Missouri, because they used to have some battles, bro. They had some battles. That's why I watched Anthony Peeler when he was at Missouri.
Okay. Yeah,
Peeler was nasty. Peeler was a dog. Then they had Kareem Rush. No, Then they had Kareem Rush. Because Brandon played for Kansas. Kareem went to Missouri, and Jerron went to UCLA. He was there with Baron Davis. Did you ever watch that documentary?
No, I never watched that documentary.
You need to watch it. Watch the Rush Brothers documentary. Jerron Rush was the best one to me. Jerron was the best one to me. But shout out to Jerron, man. Jerron was a dog. My brother played against him in AAU. Jerron was a beast.
Yeah. Hey, well, let me ask you this. The Cyclones, they had 2 guards. Man, this probably.
Oh, that's when they had Jamal Tinsley. I remember they had Jamal Tinsley with the Iowa State.
Yeah.
I try to think of that other you're talking about. Man, what's his name? I see his face now. Oh my gosh.
But this was probably about 8 years ago, man. This
8 years ago?
Yeah, the Cyclones had 2 guards. I think one of them had like a high top. I forgot the name, man. These guys was. But I thought they was going to the league, man, but they didn't I don't even think they got drafted.
You know how it is. It's just like killer season. You think you're going to the NFL? You ain't going to the NFL. They pit niggas for that. Nah, man. I'm going to make it the NFL. I'm going to make it. Your job is bagging that weed up. That's your job. What kind of car you want, man? A Ferrari. A Ferrari is called Ferrari.
Yeah.
Man, that movie, a lot of people don't know. You still watch that movie for free on YouTube, man. That movie shot out so many gems, real life gems. Like, because basically, you already know how it is. If you have a family member, if your dad, uncle, anything like that, and everybody, and this is another thing I've been seeing a lot of people been doing too. Stop disrespecting Michael Jordan kids, though, man. At least they did play college, bro. Like, dude, they did play. Just because they didn't play in the NBA, that don't mean anything. You got a lot of I remember Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's son played for Western Kentucky. You remember that?
Mm-mm. What year?
Oh yeah, you talking about Royce O'Neal? Not Royce O'Neal. What's his name? He went to Iowa State too. Atlantean. What's that dude's name? His name is Royce something. His name is Royce something. He was a dog. That dude was a dog. He was left-handed. That dude could handle the ball. I remember Michael Beasley when he was at K-State. Yeah, Royce Wright. Yeah. Thanks, big bro. Royce Wright. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Royce Wright was a dog at Iowa State, bro.
Yeah.
Man, I just remember all them teams. I remember back in the day with Michigan. I remember Sweet Lou. You know who Sweet Lou is? Lewis, what's his name? Lewis Bullock, I think it was his name. Bullock, he was nice. Had a jumper, had a J. You know how the Fab Five was. They didn't want the Fab Five to win no championship, man.
Yeah.
I can tell you somebody else was nasty in college too. Jamal Mashburn. Mashburn was off the chain. I remember Todd Day. I remember Lee Mayberry. I remember Corey Beck. Corliss Williamson.
Corey Beck, yeah.
Corey Beck was a dog. Beck was a dog. A great point guard. That's one thing I miss. That's one thing I love about college. You got point guard. And that's one thing about Bill Self too. That's what I like about Bill Self. And shout out to my boy Big Worm. Big Worm always say we gave him. Yep, y'all did, man. But y'all ended up getting Bruce Weber.
Yeah.
Man, Corey Beck was a dog, man. Corey Beck. Beck was a dog. And Coda was nice too. You remember Jeff McGinnis? Yeah. Jeff McGinnis was cold too, man.
Jeff McGinnis was nice in the league.
He was.
He was nice.
Yeah, a lot of people forget about Jeff McGinnis. Man, look. A lot of people don't understand, man. Like, that's why we know so much about these players, man, because we watched them in college.
Yeah. And I think that's when I was younger, I used to keep up with college basketball more so than I do now.
I feel you. Hold on. Just hold it down for me 1 second. Hey, hold on. I need to grab me something to drink. I need to grab my water jug.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's my dad had me big doing that, man. Like, my mom, I can hear my mama now. You just like your father. Watching his college basketball. Watch something else. Like, Ma, I do watch something else. I don't even hardly watch TV, bro. That's the only way I got Hulu Sports. Is just to watch the sports. I don't watch nothing on there.
Yeah.
I don't watch nothing else.
I got Sling TV. I just.
Man, look all these different kind of networks that plays cable. You know, you got Sling. Yeah. And then you got Amazon coming out with their little package, and then you still got Cox. It all depends on where you live. You got Cox. Yeah. You got Cox. I remember Cox. Well, I remember when I first had cable when I got grown, man. They used to sit there. There's no Vaseline. They used to screw you on that bill. Like, hey, no way.
Same with Time Warner. Time Warner did the same thing.
Time Warner, yes, but no Vaseline, bro. I'm like, man, I am not paying this much money. Yeah. I like Hulu Sports because it's only $79 a month.
Yeah, and
it's worth it. You get all the channels and you get all the ESPN college extra games and stuff. Like it's tournament time now. So when it gets to the tournament, you're gonna see all them the month. That's one thing I like about ESPN. They still do their due diligence and everything like that. But one thing I don't like is ESPN Plus. That's overrated.
Yeah,
ESPN Plus is overrated. It's overrated. It's just another way for people to spend their money. Man, I'm trying to think of my favorite. Man, Arkansas had me. I remember Scotty Thurman. One of my favorite players that Clinton McDaniel. A lot of people don't know who Clinton McDaniel is. Clinton McDaniel was a dog. Clinton McDaniel was a
Man,
dog out of Tulsa.
yeah.
He was from Tulsa, Oklahoma. That dude was a dog. I thought he was definitely gonna get in the league.
You
But
know who?
that's go ahead.
Now I was gonna say Kenyon Martin before the broken leg. Kenyon
Hey, remember
Martin was
Jamar Johnson? Jamar
yeah,
Johnson too.
yeah,
Jamar was a beast. Deion
yeah.
Glover. Deion Glover. Deion Glover was
Mhm.
a dog. He was Madonna's All-American out of Georgia. Ended up, and yeah,
Yeah.
Deion Glover. My favorite man. I just got so many favorite players. And like I just say, it's like an all-decade team. Oh yeah, I haven't forgot, y'all. I am gonna do my college basketball great players of the '80s. I'm still gonna do that because my boy reminded me to do that. Messaged me, said, "Man, when you gonna do that?" I'll do that Saturday, bro.
That'll be a good one too, man.
Because I did the '90s. I haven't did the '80s yet, so I haven't forgot. I haven't forgot, man. I just got so much stuff on my mind, working, getting things
hmm
done, moving around, trying to figure out what's the next move going to be, and everything like that. Y'all hit that like button, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on
Um,
for 24 more minutes, and then I'm gonna switch over and do my Jayhawks, man. I gotta represent my Hawks, man.
that's
And
what's up.
and fanboys, y'all fanboys, you gonna sit here and gonna mess with me? How you a fan? You from Georgia, and dude, this is the reason why I'm a Kansas fan. When my dad got stationed at Fort Riley, Kansas, that's when we got there. Danny Manning was the dude. It was Danny and the
Danny
Miracles.
Manning.
Guess who they beat on that team? Guess who they beat for the national championship? Mookie Blaylock, Stacy King. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. That's how I ended up falling in love with Kansas basketball. I used to, man, I rock with Kansas tough, bro. Like, I still mess with the Lakers too, man. But I call a spade, man. Just because I don't pick my team, man, I don't mean I'm a hater. I told
Yeah.
y'all. I wish Ticket would pull up that tape what I said. And Trayvon know I ain't lying, because Trayvon was on there too with me when I said it. I said there's two kind of fans you're gonna have. You got Laker fans, real Laker fans, and you got LeBron James fans. That ain't gonna mix right with me.
Mm, Yep.
You know, and it just is what it is, man. Yeah, that's a fact. Mashburn, yeah, I agree with you, big bro. Mashburn was 6'8". When I see them cross over, I was like, ooh, wee. Monster Mash was
Mhm.
nasty, bro. I remember Arkansas. I remember UCLA with the Bannon brothers, Toby Bailey, and they had Tyus Etney, and they had a center named Zedek from overseas.
And I remember
Yeah,
Tyus Edney.
yeah, Tyus Etney was. Hey, cause you remember they won in that first round they beat Missouri by Tyus Etney layup. You know what I mean? They
Okay.
escaped. Cause this is one thing about the tournament too, cause you already know, cause you watched a lot of it in the past. You always gonna have that scare. You always gonna have that team that's gonna give you that one scare. But then again, you got some teams don't get that scare to the national championship, then they fold under pressure. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hey, if you're hey, it's I like that's why I love college basketball, man. And women's college basketball is definitely the goods. I don't see what people talk about. I can't watch women play. Shoot, I've been watching my
I
homegirls play
can.
when I was growing up. I can.
Yeah.
I'm just.
I can.
I don't think. I don't
Always.
think UConn. I don't think UConn gonna win another national championship again. That's just me. Because everybody's going elsewhere. Everybody's not going to UConn. Yeah, they still gonna go to UConn because of Geno. But at the same time, Geno's getting old, boy. He looking
Yep.
old as an ox over there on the sidelines, bro.
I haven't heard UConn name. UConn name is slowly disappearing, man. I haven't heard that name mentioned in a minute.
Yeah, VZ the great. Hey, remember when I said that? When I said that, everybody killed me on YouTube. I don't care. I don't care. But y'all don't want to come on here and give me a solid. Be like, you know what, T Price, man, you was right, bro. You was
Right
right
about
about the Lakers. You was right about the Lakers. Every single year I've been right. Trayvon know me and Trey talk all the time, bro. Behind the scenes, all the time. I told him what he was going to do this year. Everything like that. When you right, people don't want to give you a solid.
Mhm.
They love to prove to you when you're wrong, though. But when somebody's right, they don't want to do you a solid. That's just a fact. It comes with the territory. I don't want no validation.
Well, the
But y'all
thing
can't sit there and
is,
say, I told y'all so.
you gotta understand. I don't see how people don't keep with how how these teams are built in the beginning of the season for LeBron. Like like that year, when he was in Cleveland and they got Dwayne Wade, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas. All that was to hopefully they played at a level where the trade value would be nice. Because he's not looking to finish the season with these guys that they come in the season with. He's hoping that a few of these guys can play great or good enough to where their value is high. That way, when the trade deadline is approaching, they could package these players together to try to get another star. Like that's his whole MO. Like when people was like, man, why they getting Pat Beverly? Man, why they getting? I'm sitting here like all that is if these guys are playing, if they balling, man, these guys the Lakers gonna package these guys up and they gonna go and try to get another star. That's it. And that's why you heard him say, he wanted Kyrie. Damn, it would have been nice to, play with Kyrie. Of course, that's all it was about. Trying to.
Hey, I talk to Laker fans every day when I be at work, man. You know what they tell me? I can't watch the Lakers anymore. They said they ain't gonna start rooting for the Lakers no more until LeBron James leave. But when I say it on YouTube, oh, you a hater, you just don't like the Lakers. Man, I've been watching Lakers longer than most of y'all. That's why most of y'all ain't came at me, because I know this basketball stuff. I don't care you older or not. I respect you, but at the same time, I give you that respect, but you can't never give me mine.
Yeah.
It comes with the territory.
I got some cousins who are diehard Laker fans, man, and they refuse to even follow me up. When I start asking them about the Lakers, like, hey man, I ain't even trying to talk about the Lakers, man. I'm waiting. They waiting for old boy to get off the roster. They waiting for him to leave, man. I'm like, damn. Like on Facebook, I'll try to instigate some stuff and I'll tag them. Boy, they won't even come in the comments because they know them LeBron fans be.
Oh man,
they don't even want to argue with him. They don't even want to argue with him, man. I was dying laughing, man. And then they'll call me like, "Hey, look, cuz, don't tag me in no shit. Don't tag me in no shit about no Lakers, man." Like, damn. Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, but T Price, man, it was good chopping it up with you, man. Like I said, man, man, fan of the show, bro. Fan of the show, man.
I'm coming back out at 6, bro. I'm coming back on another 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll probably tune in because I'll be at the gym. I'm about to head to the gym a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to my little nephew too, my oldest nephew too, man. It's good to chop it up with my nephew, man. Happy belated birthday, man. He already 25, lightest on my dresser. Man, I've been gone for a while. I asked him how old he was. He said, "Oh, I'm 25." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "Dude, I got to get back in contact. I got to, yeah." Shout out to my nephew, man. First, you know what he went to go do? Went to go put the basketball in the hole. He's like, "I'm going to shoot basketball." I'm like, "That's what's up. That's what we're going to do when I come back down there. Visit everybody and stuff. We're going to get back on that court, do what we used to do, man. But hey, y'all hit the like, share, subscribe, man. I'm here with y'all about another. I'm just waiting on this game. I'm just waiting on this Duke game to finish out, bro. That's what I'm really waiting on. Waiting on this Duke game to be over with.
Yeah. That's the business though, man.
All right, man.
All right,
you stay up, bro. No problem. I
too.
appreciate it, man. Y'all hit that like, share, subscribe. I don't care about nobody donating to me because when the time to come for people to donate, Don't be trying to check my pockets then. That's all I'm trying to say. I sure don't be trying to check nobody else's pockets because I take care of myself.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Be easy.
Oh, no doubt, bro. Shout out to AG. Aaron. Oh, man, you got the same name as one of my childhood friends that grew up on my street, man. Shout out to Aaron Honor, man. And my boy EJ, man. EJ Honor, man. That grew up on Robin Hood Drive. Y'all know what time it is. Shout out to my boy C. Williams. Shout out to Quentin Buchanan and my boy Travis Reynolds that went to K-State. But yeah, y'all just hit the like. Y'all hit the share, hit the subscribe. Y'all want to donate to the Old Head Podcast, it's written down there on the screen. You'll see my picture on there too. You know what I'm saying? We about to get ready to do it again, y'all. As Duke is currently up by 10 right now. With 7 minutes to go. And then we're about to watch the best conference in college basketball, which is the Big 12. And it's not debatable. And it's not debatable. Salute, Carl. Hey, to my boy Lanny, Corey Beck was one of my favorite players too, man. From back then, from Arkansas, man. Nolan Richardson, man, he had some good, great players, man. If NC State need to make a run, they need to make their run right now. I got you, Ron Ton. I see you. My big bro is in the house. Hey, I'm about to come right back, man. I'm about to do another stream, man. Get ready for my J-House to play, man. I'm gonna send you the link.
Okay, make sure you do that, bro.
Oh yeah, shout out to my boy Trayvon. Hey Trayvon, I'm still gonna be listening too.
Yo, I got to jump on Trey's shit because I got kicked out of my stream earlier and he closed it off for me.
Hey, it happens, bro. Yeah. Shout out to my little bro, man. He keeps me up, bro.
That was solid. That was real solid from Trey. I appreciate that, Trey.
I did the same thing for him yesterday, bro. He got knocked out of his stream, and that's you know how them trolls is. They was coming at me, but I was coming at them. I was like, dude, it's too easy, man.
Yeah,
it's too easy in this game, man. Like y'all gotta. This is one thing y'all young people gotta do. Shout out to the young ones that do appreciate the people that came before them and all this other stuff. You got to do your due diligence. You got to study to show yourself approval, man. You have to study.
Man, the only LeBron fan that I respect is Nairobi, bro.
Hey, that was the first time I really talked to. Shout out to my boy Nairobi. I ain't got no problem with Nairobi.
That's all love. That's all love, man. Roby part of the game.
Right. I told Nairobi yesterday, like, dude, I never had nothing against you, bro. Like, you know me, I don't have beef with nobody. But just like I tell everybody too, everybody that's down with the Lions Den basketball community, not everybody's cool with one another either. I know the ones that don't speak to me, but that's neither here nor there. But one thing I could say, y'all mad at me because of Lakers stuff. But when I sat there and called them out on it, when I said what I said, I meant what I said. And this is another thing about your young generation that's different from our generation. What we had back in the day, Ron Ton, just tell them. When an old person tell you something, what you sat there and did, even if they was drunk or anything, what they did, what we did, we sat there and still listened.
That's a fact.
Because guess what? A drunk person could tell you something by guarantee you something. I don't care if a person's on crack, is on anything, meth, anything like that. I'm telling you, one little thing they're gonna say is gonna be real truth.
Hey man. Well, send me that link, bro, when you start this Kansas stream, because you know I'm up on that game too.
I'm about to send it to you right now before we even start, bro. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm on my laptop. This is why I go on my laptop. That's why you need your laptop so you can.
Yeah. Shit, it's just been a little tight for me right now, but I'm definitely going to get one.
Hey, you know me, we already talked about it, chopped it up. Yeah. It's made, and shout out to Ticket for doing it. Hey, Ticket, I know you want me on there, bro. My work schedule is crazy. Wait till next week, bro, and then I guarantee y'all I'll come on there every day. I know he like me come on in the morning and everything like that. So Next week I get for the rest of the month I get my 5 days. I get my 2 days off in a row. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So y'all gonna see me back over there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do one Thursday. Thursday, because I work early in the morning tomorrow too. I'm a man, grown man. Man doesn't work. He doesn't eat, man. And I like to eat. My dad always used to tell me all the time, so you gotta go out here and get it. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. A woman can take care of you all she want to. You know what she gonna sit there and throw at you in your face? I did this and I did that. But you sit there and work, she can't help it. She can't help but to respect you. A real woman gonna respect you for being a hard working man, no matter what kind of job. I mean, my dad used to tell me this, man. Rest in peace, my father. Shout out to my nephew once again, my oldest nephew who just turned 25 yesterday. I've been working so much. My oldest nephew, man, my fault, man. But you know your uncle gonna tighten you up though. That's you already know how we get down, bro. I'm like that with all my nephews, man. I treat everybody in my family the same. That's real. Shout out to my oldest nephew, man. He's trying to do big things. He's trying to get into the music business. I told him just promote your own stuff, bro. Don't sell out for it. Now he sees. Cause you already know, Ron Tom, what the old folks used to tell us back in the day. You ain't no grown man until you're 20. You ain't no grown woman or man until you're 25.
That's a fact. You start paying some bills.
Mm-hmm. Even when I was paying bills in my 20s and 21, you know my dad used to tell me all the time, you ain't grown like dad. One thing this is how respectable I was when I was growing up. When I wanted to do my own thing, I had enough respect for my parents to tell them I'm moving out. My dad used to be like, son, you can stay here. Like, Dad, I just can't do what I want to do. Y'all look at me different compared to my other siblings. My other siblings could come here any time of the night or day. But I'm supposed to be the so-called troublemaker in the family. So I'm just going to go out and do my own thing. My mom, she tells me this all the time. She's like, son, you ain't never disrespected this house. Every time you wanted to go do your thing, you moved out. And you never called for no help, anything like that, because your dad raised you to be a man. And shout out to my mother, man. Hey, shout out to my mother. I'm coming home to see you. Hey, mom. Hey, shout out to my big cousin. Hey, I talked to my little cousin yesterday, man. I'm trying to get him on the stream with us, man. He'll tell y'all, man, I'm not with the play, man. And he definitely is not. He definitely is not.
Come on with it. Tell him to come on with it, man.
Oh, I'm about to reach out to him right now. Hey, man, I'm about to shut this stream out, man.
Okay, and just send me the other link. I got you.
I got you too, big bro. It's always love and respect, man. Shout out to my boy Wilkes, man. You missing on the milk carton, Wilkes. You got to start getting these niggas to raise their hand. I promise y'all, Friday we gonna play Jersey game on Ticket Channel. You ever heard me play the Jersey game on my channel, bro? I came up with that game when I was younger, bro.
Nah, that's with the switching of the jerseys.
No. This is a Jersey game. See, our favorite team is the Lakers, right? Let's say somebody else's team is Chicago Bulls. So you start naming the players that put on Chicago Bulls jersey. You know, me and you, we got heads that goes way back. You know, but
yeah, we can do that.
Hey, this is another thing too. This is the key of the game of the Jersey game, y'all. This is the key of the Jersey game. If a player play for the same, let's just say for instance, like Tyson Chandler, you know where he went? He played for the Bulls, right? Let's say somebody in Chicago, and he say, "Where your Tyson Chandler jersey at?" And I'd be like, "You can't say that because he played for the Lakers too." You see what I'm saying? So that cancels each other out. Man, I'd be going way back in the brain.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Let's do it. Send me that link, bro.
Oh, I'm doing it right now, bro. I got you. I'm doing it right now, man. I'm doing it. Is this it? Yeah, I'm in there.
Okay.
Banner in there. And then I'm just trying to watch this end game. I'm gonna put you in there, but we'll talk behind the scenes before the game start, man. Salute to my big bro Ron Tom, man. It's just a blessing. I don't care what y'all say, man. God is good all the time, bro. Like God is just good. I remember Ron Tom was sitting there just talking to me about, hey, bro, how you do this, how you do that. How you do this? How you do that? I want to get
That's a
into
fact.
this.
That's a
And then
fact.
boom.
And bro been solid with me all the way.
And I got your
Bro
back
been
on it
solid.
too.
That's a
Hey,
fact. You've been
shout
solid,
out,
T Price.
hey, shout out to my boy Real Elise though too. Elise, the
What's that?
StreamYard.
I ain't hear from bro today. He must have had to work.
No, hey, he always go live early in the mornings, bro. My time, bro. Like he did
Oh, okay.
yeah, he always take a drive. Shout out to my boy Real Easy. Hey, we both Leos too, because my birthday is August the 4th, and guess when his birthday is? A day after mine. So that's
Okay.
a connection. I don't get into horoscopes and all that good stuff. He said, "Where your Jerry Sloan jersey at?" Vaughn already know how we get down. Yeah, man. Hey, I'm about to bring the jersey game to effect. My boy keep telling me like, cheap price, man. You need to get that solidified, man. I was like, once somebody on YouTube try to steal my joint, I don't know how much I gotta pay for it or whatever like that. I don't get that solidified. Y'all gonna see what this jersey can do. I got a basketball encyclopedia in my brain. Hey, this how I'm gonna hit him with Ron Time. You can look at the past videos when I did Jersey game and stuff, how I used to hit him with it. The only one that can hang with me, the only one I know that can hang with me, he's a youngin'. That's my boy S Young. Shout out to my boy S Young. Shout out to my boy Sean the Chef. Hey Sean, you should never went to the other side, but I'm glad you back. Stay on this side, bro. Stay on this side, bro. Stay on this side. And shout out to my boy Polo. Hey Polo, man, you been in my hearts and prayers so hard, bro. I'm praying, hoping. Hey Polo, we need you back on these YouTube streets, man. My boy in H-Town. Shout out to my boy Greenleaf, exclusive with the X. You know Greenleaf can ball, yeah.
Yeah, Greenleaf a baller.
Yeah, shout out to my boy Greenleaf. You know why I used to say Greenleaf all the time? Remember I used to tell Greenleaf back in the day? Did you dunk on somebody, Greenleaf? You say,
That's a
right,
fact.
when you dunk on somebody, I'll let you know. Shout out to my boy Greenleaf, man. Shout out to my boy Time Out with Mr. Moss. Hey, Moss, I know you're in Vegas. Salute to my twin, man.
The brother still, he's still out in he's still out in Vegas. Oh, look at my boy Atlantean. I see Atlantean in the building.
Yeah, Lanny up in there, man. Hey, he said Corey Beck was his favorite. Corey Beck was a dog. A lot of people forget about Corey Beck. You know what? I'm gonna do my 80s episode too. I ain't forgot about the 80s of college basketball, man. Y'all just don't understand. My work schedule is so freaking crazy. But hey, we're gonna mob a weave. But I'm about to send it to you right now, bro, because this game almost over. I'm about to send it to you right now.
Say that.
Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe. If you don't know nothing about college basketball, do not come up in here. You are not welcome here. The devil. Who's in my house? The devil. The devil is not welcome here. Hey, I'm trying to. Hey, Vaughn. We'll talk about that, Vaughn. Hold on, I'm about to send y'all the link, man. We're gonna talk about this game because it's a minute 36 game. Duke is about to win this game, man. Appreciate AG, man, Aaron for coming through. Holla at me. Shout out to my little bro Trayvon. Man, brothers, man. Shout out to Ticket TV, the godfather of this, man. Shout out to my boy Too Raw for TV, Too Raw for short, Too Raw for sports too, man. Shout out to Too Raw, man. Hey, Too Raw, I missed them streams, Too Raw. Hey, Too Raw, do you remember that time when I had you laughing about them old school cartoons? Shout out to my boy Too Raw, man. And shout out to Dreamer Pro too. Shout out to people that preaching that real. Shout out to my boy Basketball Facts. You already know what time it is, man. Shout out to my boy Real Strong Show. Raise your hand when you talk to me. And shout out to my boy Showtime, man. It's nothing but love and respect. My boy C Hill. You already know what time it is, C Hill. Both, man, we all brothers at the end of the day. Shout out to Elder. I got nothing against Elder. Everybody think I beef with Elder. I don't beef with Elder. Elder, my boy. I ain't got nothing to beef with him about. And shout out to Mookie. Mookie, you been acting kind of funny lately. You don't come back and come holler at your boy no more. You from over here. You from our side. But it's all good. I ain't tripping about you, man. Shout out to my boy Mookie, though, man. You are a little messy dude. Yeah, that's why I don't come over there and holler at you no more, man. On some grown manish stuff, man. I don't come holler at you because Cause you be messy man. You're a grown man. You ain't gotta be messy, bro. That's why you got dudes right now coming at me in the comments saying I'm not a real Laker fan. But it's all good. You see this on my chest right here? It's an Elgin Baylor throwback 60 jersey. You feel what I'm saying? I just went in my box. I think I got over 1,000 jerseys. And at least 800 of them is Lakers, everything. I can't tell me nothing about this stuff, man. I live it. I wear it on my back every day. But one thing I will not put on is a Jay Reed jersey. No disrespect to LeBron, because he is a great. I just hope nothing but the best for him. But Father Time is undefeated, sir. I'm coming back, y'all, with another one. Peace.